So today is 9/28/2021 and I had come long, okay? But then market, because of the rates being high, Nasdaq was selling off yesterday too. But IWM was very strong, energy stocks were very strong, banks were very strong yesterday, and they all were above their Bollinger Bands. So I took my profits in FANG, JPM, and many of the others IWM related stocks that I had long. I had taken Home Depot long into the close. I took ROKU long because we had two upgrades and it showed a hammer on yesterday. So that is the reason I took that. And then I had taken, Amazon long, thinking that it will try and catch up. So when I came today pre-market, market has been selling off. This is the NQ. Okay. Now I draw everyday intraday fibs on based on the previous day's close and high, and this is what it was. Okay, so we were opening right at the target over here. Okay, this is the 1.618 target intraday. So we were opening there. Pre-market we had gone below there and we were going higher. And then we started selling off. I got too many alerts for bearish, but I was trying and managing my Home Depot, Roku, and Amazon. And I had put stops on Roku and Amazon first 5-minute low, and they took it out, so I was out of those. Okay, managed my account well in terms of these two positions. I held Home Depot longer, thinking that it will go, maybe, So, but then I got Home Depot also stopped out at 337 or something. And then I got alerts for ZS bearish. Okay, I got alert for ZS bearish. Let's look at this over here. Okay, I had put an alert over here. If it falls below 21 EMA, I got an alert. Okay, I got an alert for DLO for down, bearish. I got alert for Duolingo. I had put all that. Facebook last week I kept trying to short because of the ad revenue being low and the CTOs resigning, and it kept stopping me out all the time, and it filled the gap, and today it gapped lower. So this is the one thing that I feel that I missed. The others, I tried Duolingo and I tried DLO. The bid-ask spreads were pretty wide and there was not much volume. So I did not want to take in such an environment where the liquidity can be low. I did not want to take any of those kind of stocks. ZS is one, yes, I was looking at. Okay, I got even Carvana as an alert for lower. Now it's over here. Okay, it had been consolidating here and it fell, so I got an alert now, but it is so close to its support over here. Okay, that I'm looking at it. If it can give a hammer for higher, let's see. So I'm still watching. I did not take any. I had SE, right? SE puts I already had, and I have the QQQ butterfly still, put butterfly. But that's not enough to take care of the losses that I have in terms of Amazon, Roku, and Home Depot today. Plus, I have IWM long from November. I have Samuel Adams, which doesn't want to go up at all. And since that's a margin trade, it is, reflecting pretty badly. Okay. Let's see. It's a December trade anyways, so I have time. And because it's a naked put along with a call spread, and it keeps going down, it shows bad. AMD that we have is a call spread. So now it reversed. Okay, this is a big reversal. Now the target I'm looking at is 97 for AMD. So that's what, it's a call spread. It was for $97. So I'm just leaving it. Any call spread, I'm just leaving it. Let's see what happens with it. Amazon call spread for earnings that we have, I'm fine keeping it, but I don't know whether it works. I don't think so, but that's what it is. I got alerts for all kinds of things going down. Okay, even global E. Right now over here, I got an alert because it went below the 50-day. The volume is increasing. I was not able to take any of the puts. It happened so quickly while I was trying to manage all my longs, because I had come with Amazon, ROKU, Home Depot, IWM. So I had quite a lot of longs that I was trying to manage and getting out, that I could not take advantage of getting into puts. So I've been just sitting on hands. This one thing that I definitely did was sell naked puts here. Okay, this is a gap from a long time ago. Actually, this is the gap from May of 2020. That's where, if you look at it, it's a 61.8 retracement. And you know, if you look from here on the RSI, there is a bullish divergence. And over here, I just sold some naked puts at 85 for November. There is no earnings. I'm fine getting long dollar tree, you know. So that's what I've done today. I've not done much, but let's see where the market can go. Okay, what I am seeing here in terms of this was the NQ. If we take out this 30-day low, which is the August low, we are definitely looking at going further down. Okay, this it will definitely, I'm not looking at. It can easily touch this. Okay, it can easily touch this EMA. It can come to this 38.8, 38.2 retracement, but this is a better option. I'm looking at it coming to at least 14,200 or so, close to 14,200 on the SP. If we have to look it on the QQQ for the Nasdaq, I'm looking at over here 345. That's where the volume profile also shows. 345 is where I would look at. So let me just draw. Yeah, this is where I'm looking at. This is my support zone for QQQ. Let's do it for ES. Now ES is doing the H pattern. Okay, that means it can easily take out this low of 42.93. It takes that out. Now how much further it goes? So this is where it should, 42.50 is the place where I would look at it, 42.50. But if Nasdaq is weak, then this can take that out. But this is where I'm looking at, 42.50 to 4200 is where I am looking at. Yeah, 42.31 is better over here. If we go, the speed at which we go down, that's what is going to decide whether or not we hold here. If the speed at which we are falling today, if that happens, then I will be looking to sell November or December puts at, you know, say 4100 or so. And because this kind of violent people will try and, yes, that's what I will do. I will do, if we have this kind of a speed down tomorrow or in a couple of days, if we end this week lower, below 42.50, right? If we come here 42.50 and we are still whooshing 4100 or 44,000, that's where I'm going to start selling puts and buy some call spreads. That's what my plan is. Now IWM is really weak. That is not what I was expecting. I expected some kind of pullback. It has done nothing wrong. It's still above this chop. It is in the thing. So let's see how it closes, but I am reducing my long exposure. Whatever longs I had, I'm getting out of them. The only thing that I'm looking at is shorts now, but something like FTNT, right, which is more clean. It has broken, so the reason why ZS is a little bit difficult for me to get in is because it is right at 50-day. Now it has to break this, and there's a gap here, right? So let's see. There is a gap here that it needs to fill, which can form a support. That would be below the 50-day. It can try and fill the gap, form a hammer, and keep going higher. It can do that. So that's the reason, ZS is a little difficult as a swing short to think about. Whereas FTNT is clean in terms technically, right? It has, this is like a head and shoulders. The neckline is here. This is the neckline. If it breaks this neckline, then we are looking at it going lower, definitely to this point, okay? Then I'm looking at 250, but it needs to break this neckline. But as of now, it is below the 50-day. It is, everything is curling down. The only thing is the RSI had been correcting, okay? All this thing had been correcting while it was in sideways move. So if it falls below this, breaks the neckline, RSI is oversold, and then we get a bounce, then it is negating the head and shoulders. So right now those kind of things are there, which is making me not want to take shorts unless and until I am able to get something good. In the morning, one was $3 versus bid ask spreads was 3 to 7. I don't want to take anything like that, so I just sat down my hands, did not do much at all. That's what I'm looking at. But of course, all the biotech names are falling. Okay, Edit is down. Then Beam is down. Beam is slowly fading. Then NTLA. All these, stocks are falling down. I checked there also. Tried to look for shorts. I mean, there's no, if you look at it, see the number of, I was looking for November actually in the morning. There's nothing here. Even after the entire 2 hours of trading, there's not much volume here. And, getting in is okay, but getting out becomes difficult when stocks are this illiquid. So I did not want to take those. Then Ford is still green. Okay, we have GE, which is almost green. So there are pockets of places where you can still hide, and that's what I'm looking at. Let's see what Expedia is doing. It's nicely retracing this, right? This big move coming down at 160. If it comes down to this 163 level and we bounce, I don't mind going back long up again in Expedia. And then, yeah, so there are some pockets where you could still buy longs, but I'm not looking at those anymore. Palantir is retracing this. This was going to be, the 28, 27 area was definitely going to be. Now the next target is, if it comes back and bounces, then it's different. Snap, I had sold quite a bit. I have only one contract left. We are right, okay? It bounced back, came to this area. Now it is actually a nice retest of this breakout. If tomorrow we go above 76 or so, 76.50, it would be a buy. So that's what I'm looking at. All these are somewhere in no man's land. Unity came, tried to fill the entire gap, fell back. But now it is still above, it may be below the daily ones, but it is still above this 50, from 50 to 61.8 retracement fib. This is just stop zone. It has to take this out for me to go lower, or it has to take this out up for me to go higher. So let's see what happens with this. My exposure is down. Yes, I've had loss today. My P&L is red. So let's see. I'll get it back. No big deal. Okay.